Alright, it seems to have started. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is Zeke, and as you can tell, we are back in. Sorry, just had to close a few things. Back in Tabletop Simulator and Edge of the Empire. This is a little session that's been meaning to come, and I was thinking about working it into the actual sessions, but with some of the. I guess, depending on how far Lance wants to take this. This could take a while. So this is going to be an interaction with Illyana about Jade, because Illyana still has Jade's datapad and has yet to look at it. Actually, none of the other characters have looked at it, and it's something I kind of wanted them to have. A bit of a background on who she was and why she was. And depending, like I said, on how far Lance wants to take this could go quite some ways. It could be kind of shallow. I don't know. But unlike other ones, there's no interaction here. Though I will be asking, what's Illyana's frame of mind here and there. Sound good, Lance?
Sounds good. Let's roll.
Okay. Where would be a good point to input this?
Well, I would say it's probably at some point during their journeys through hyperspace. Um, if there's really not going to be much interaction, then she's probably, you know, sealed herself off in engineering.
I forgot
That
how
could,
long I said it was going to take from Tanab to Felucia.
I think it was a few days.
It should be more than a few
Um,
days. That's a long distance, but you are traveling down a major path. And Leo did succeed quite well. Not heavily, but well.
my thinking is that with the conversations that are about to happen, that would probably occur before she's listening to the recordings. So if she's listening to the recordings when they were on their way to Taneb before that all happened, that might be a better place to kind of tuck this in.
That, or I'll leave it to you, it could be after all the conversations as well. And just at that dead, awkward point where there's nothing else to do, she just brings it out. Your call, though.
Yeah, actually, that works. There are some repairs that need to be done, so it could very well be that she's buried in her work.
Okay. So as the scene goes, this is after this will be after any conversation she'll have with their crewmates during the hyperspace run, but before they get there. So probably sometime in the middle. Definitely when she's taking and working on the ship, going around. Maybe she's wearing earphone or headphones or something, and listening to the recordings. One second, I've got to clear my throat.
No worries.
So as you get set up and you look, phrasing. I didn't write any of this down. It's all the memory because I don't have freaking time anymore.
No worries.
You're going around. You're doing your usual work chores. Well, more than work chores because the ship's been shot up. You got the headphones on, I'm assuming. Easier to hear while you're working. A lot of clanging. Probably also you don't want to hear Desric and the other people. You're probably still mad at them right now. But you scroll through, you find Jade's datapad, or the log entries and whatnot. You see a program on the front. And quick glance, the program is basically an ordered playlist. It's not selecting all her logs, but a particular ones. And it's obvious that Jade had made this ahead of time in case something happened. Her last memory. As you press the play button, it opens up. These are visual logs. I'll assume Illyana's gonna glance at him once in a while, but for the audience,
Yeah.
I will describe them in detail, as good a detail as I can get. First log opens. You see Jade sitting at a computer desk. Different clothes than what you last saw her. More, definitely civilian, but more planet-based. Which planet you're unsure, but they're definitely not a clothes you would see a spacer use, or what she particularly had. You see that there is also a young boy in her lap. It is in the captain's room of her starship, the Lady's Night Sky. The boy is bouncing happily on her knee. The mother's smiling, or Jade is smiling, while trying to start the log. The log goes as follows. Calm down, Tristan. Mommy's got to make this log. Oh. On our way back to Coruscant, dropping Tristan off to meet his dad. I've got a long haul to take. It's nothing too much, just med supplies, some food rations. A colony up about Galactic West, near Hut Space. Actually, it'd be Galactic East, sorry. Galactic East, near Hut Space. Some pirate raiders just blockading it to get some extra stuff on one of their runs. Bastards. Either way, I don't want Tristan here on. It's gonna get messy. So, hopefully, this goes as smooth as the rest. I've been getting lucky so far. I'm just still hoping that goes with me. Mommy, you're always lucky. Yes, sweetie. Alright, we're coming into port. Get ready. Yay, go see Daddy. In log. First log ends. A black screen appears, and then it reappears. Jade is back before the monitor. Attire changed. The date on it suggests not even a day has passed. The attire is more Spartan. Just what is needed. Do something and react in case something bad happens. She does have a blaster pistol on her, so quite possibly she could be going down to the planet herself, or on the station, whatever she's going to. The log goes as follows. Alright, Tristan set off with his dad. I cannot get her accent right now. Tristan's dropped off with his dad. Oh, as much as I'd like him to come with me. And she fills with a ring on her finger. I still haven't taken it off. Oh well. Less focusing on the past, more focusing on the present. As I said earlier, pirates got it blockaded. It's worse than any of the things I've ever been through so far. A lot of ships in orbit. Problem is, I've got to get down there, find a hidden spot, get all these out to the right location, and blast off without ever being seen. This one's going to be a pretty hard mission, and they've got a lot of patrols on the ground. Dawn, I still love you. Be careful. Take care of Tristan. The log ends. The next log appears, and it's been about 8 months since the last one you viewed. You see Jade back in her Sith clothes, but looking more ragged, more sleep deprived. Barely escaped that last one. All I know is Ruatha is going to... Not Ruatha. Ruetta is going to be really pissed. I suppose it doesn't matter. Those people really needed those supplies. I don't know what that hut was thinking putting biotoxin on that planet. Thankfully, I met that Ithorian. He got some kind of cure going. Hopefully that'll work. Hopefully they can take care of the last of the biotoxins. I hope I wasn't made. Please don't let me be made. The log ends. Next log. A few weeks later. Looking much better. Again, back in her civic clothes. Tristan is back in the room. Not on her lap, just kind of in the back, seemingly playing with a starship. A model of the Lady's Night Sky. Well, I made it back safe and sound. Got to see my boy again. Oh, I guess that's all I really need is just see my son happy. See him smile. That'll cheer me up and bring all kinds of joy. I still do worry. So far, nothing's going on, and it's been about enough time for a hut to usually get back at someone. So I think I'm good. Sent some info to the rebellion. Let them know about Ruatha. They've been looking at her and how she's been working with the Imperials, but now that she's doing that biotoxin thing, yeah, I assume they want to know about it in case the Empire's buying it themselves. Either way, my next mission is actually quite simple. I don't even need to drop Tristan off. All I gotta do is just take some freight, mostly food stuff, over to the Nab. They're getting a little low on some seeds, and I can pick us up some groceries. Not to mention, take it back another way to Alderaan. Oh, I need this little vacation. No one's shooting at me. Finally to relax. Oh, Nate's going to be quite helpful on this. Tristan is a ball of energy, and I don't feel like I can keep up with him anymore. Either way. End log. About 1 week later, another another log comes up. I went brain dead, sorry.
No worries.
And in this one, her hair is a mess, her clothes are dirty, she's bleeding from one side, and she's in a panic state. She also has a datapad in her hand. Captain's log? I'm only making this to keep myself from going crazy. We were just attacked. I have no idea who it was. A bunch of Rhodians. Luckily, it wasn't far. But Tristan's gone missing. I got with the Alderaan local security. They say they got a fix on him. He went up into the palace, of all places, but they'll keep him safe. I'm just going through a few things, see if I can't figure out who they are. I hope it's not Ruetta. It better not be Ruetta. Please, stars, help me. By the Force, help me. Logins. The next log starts. Just a few days. She's standing there, not sitting. It looks like she hasn't slept in a long time. Well, it's not Rowetta. It's someone else. Don't know who. Someone in the exchange. Apparently, that biotoxin was being bought by the exchange, and that was the testing site we were at. This is worse than the huts. The huts. Not much fun for subtlety. The exchange. They have Tristan. And they want me to go apologize to Rowetta and bring them the scheduled delivery of the biotoxin. And then I'm supposed to take it to where it was supposed to originally be used. It's not a rival gang. Well, not the whole town. But they're not bowing to the exchange, and the local gang has turned vigilante and has been shooting the exchange. They want me to pour it over the whole planet. Luckily, the planet is small and mostly just small settlements. But that's still families. By the Force, what do I do? Log ends. Next log is a day later. Still looking about the same. Well, I still got my head. Rowetta didn't cut it off. I've got the biotoxin. I'm going to see if they can just let me deliver it to them, and they can do it. I've, well, as discreetly as I could, sent a message to the rebellion. They're going to try to at least intercept the package before it's dropped. Hopefully they'll let me and my son go and do it themselves, and we can wash our hands of this. I just hope the rebellion gets there in time. If they don't, I can't forgive myself. Logins. Next log. 4 hours later. Jade is sitting in her chair, well away from the desk. Sitting is a relative term. She's slouched heavily, head leaned back. She's completely limp. You hear her speak, but you can't see her face. They want me to deliver it. That's the condition to get my son back. If it's not delivered, he dies. If it's intercepted, he dies. If I die, he dies. I don't know what to do. I'm going to go. Maybe the rebellion has an idea. Maybe they can get my son. Logins. 1 week later, the new log comes up. The room is trashed. There are blaster marks all over the walls. Jade is sitting on the floor in a fetal position. It looks like she hasn't had a bath in weeks. She hasn't eaten in weeks. Probably not even slept. I don't know why I do this anymore. Nate says it should help me. Bit of rehab, get my mind off things. But I still see them killing Nate. Every time I close my eyes. She lifts her head. I don't. She takes the ring off her finger. His father blames me. Curses my name. When we split up, it wasn't on bad terms. It's just I was always going on these dangerous missions and he couldn't handle it, but he still loved me. Now, all I see is hate. She clenches her fist around the ring. Hate. That's what it is. I'll hate too. She tosses the ring, pulls out her blaster, and just unloads it. Eventually the blaster just starts clicking after like 5 shots. I'm out of this battery pack already. I need another drink. She gets up, walks off screen, and the log ends. The next log appears. It is 6 months down the road. This time, unlike the others, it's not just logs have been skipped in the order she chose them. There has not been a log in 6 months. So this is the first log you'll be seeing from the last one I just gave and this one. At this point, Jade's hair is shorter, cut to what you see in this. It was much longer and in a neat ponytail. She is now wearing this getup. She seems in much better health, slept, fed, hygienically she's been cleaned up. She also seems peppier. But if you look close enough and read in between the lines, you can tell it's forced. Well, the last job went pretty good. Got all kinds of arms. Got a bit of armor. Some nice explosives. You'd be surprised where you can buy these thermal detonators. Oh, this is going to be glorious. Getting back at the exchange. Getting back at the Empire. Oh. Nate, honey, you're not going to be alone where you are. I'll make damn sure of that. And as for that no good husband of mine, I don't know where he went. I know he left planet. Moved to Alderaan. I think he just wants a bit of peace. Can't blame him, but if he's just gonna sit around and do nothing, yeah, that's where he needs to go. That's where he needs to stay. But I've got some work to do. I got a lot of plans. It's time to get busy. The next few logs after this one are pretty much simple conversing about her success as quite literally a terrorist. She's been destroying exchange buildings, even if they are in public places, and she's not been caring about collateral. She's also been attacking the Empire buildings, particularly ones that deal with the exchange. This goes on for years, and in all of it, she's not been caught. She eventually makes a friend. And you've heard the name before, but I can't remember it. I believe you've heard the name before. It was on a datapad. And it was back at the Vulker hideout. It was the one who got away. And I can't find my book.
I don't know if it's the same. I remember seeing a code name somewhere, Vengeance, but don't know if it was that
That's
same
for
one.
Merez's boss.
Okay. I'll have to go back and double check that episode, but
I've got some notes written down, but I kind of stopped writing them.
it sounded like it was one of Doge's bounties.
It was. Xander Burling. That was the name. However, she refers to him as a pirate. The pirate that's been helping her. Now, after a while, it's led up to the destruction of Alderaan. The next log comes up. So, the Empire destroyed Alderaan. How much firepower do they need to do that? I want it. You know, I really should feel bad because my husband was on there. Don't feel anything. Don't know why. The look in her eyes, unlike last time, this one she's... Either she's learned to fake it quite well, or she truly is quite happy. Well, happier than last time. There's no faking in it. No faking in the peppiness, the upbeat. Either way, I've been quite successful in taking down quite a bit of exchange territory. Can't do as good as the rebellion, though, at taking down the Empire. They took down that big old weapon of the Empire's. Gotta give them credit. Either way, with the destruction of Alderaan, that actually opens up a few more things. Oh, apparently, the exchange has got some people going around looking for stuff. Bet I can find some of it before they do. Maybe it's a weapon. It's gotta be. What else would those exchange types be into? Either way, I've got a new job. An old business partner of mine, Ket. Either way, he pays good. According to this, in about a month I'll be on Terrace. After that, who knows where. Maybe I can find something good on Terrace. Exchange doesn't have much business there, but it is an Empire world. Let's see what I can find. Log ends. Next log starts back up. Month later. Well, I've arrived on Terrace. And I've seen some terrible places before, but this... Oh, it's just straight ruins. Wildlife wants to kill you. I had to park my ship outside of a city. Oh, man. And the Imperials have blockaded the whole planet. They're letting ships in, but they're not letting them out. They're setting a trap. How much you want to bet's for me? Best call that little friend of mine, Xander. Maybe he can scramble the Imperial's datapads and erase any images or any information they have. See if it is about me. Either way, I got into contact with Cat. Luckily, what he needs is on this planet. It's not going to take me too long to go get it. Oh, it is quite dangerous. Oh, I could have Nate look after the ship. He does good at that. Looks like also did some modifications on Nate. I figured something happens to me, I want this ship to be the last thing that the exchange, the mastermind that I dealt with, sees. I want it to run right into his precious station. So, I have this little system installed. Works around all my traps on my ship. Thing is, once it's activated, you can no longer access the system. I have the code set into Nate. All I gotta do is tell him the code word. I think I made one that's quite poetic. Either way, I got some business to take care of. Logins. Next log starts up. Well, I figured out the pattern that the Empire's been going for. They've been changing it up quite often, but they always seem to have this one spot where it's just open, and it only opens up right about where I leave, and I could stay under the foliage and all the ruins, and I could make it there. I just gotta set my timing to it. Now, as long as no hotshots try anything stupid, I can get out. Ket wants me to wait a bit, says he's got some friends on planet. Well, he says he has a friend, and his friend has friends, though he should leave those friends. I don't know. It's all a bunch of crap to me. Either way, you haven't paid for them in advance, all of them. Ket must owes them quite a bit. It may be useful. We'll see. Hopefully they know their way around a gun, so I could really use someone who can shoot. Oh. Tomorrow that opening will come up, so I've got to go and prep some things. As usual, I'll leave Nate here. Set him on low power mode. But if anybody accesses this ship without the right codes, he's going to wake up and hopefully blast them. Also, since I'm taking on passengers, I modified Nate. He won't be able to remember anything. Well, remember anything about the past. Better that way. End log. Next log takes place. She looks a bit raggled. And tired. Well, I got Ket's friends. Crazy bunch. One Desert Milan. The Imperial Savior and his family. An Illyana Sabare. Old traitor. She seems to have some luggage on her. You can tell that in her eyes. Definitely a mother. No mistake there. They have their droid, an LE4. Him and Nate just won't shut up. Oh well, Nate could use some company besides me. Be good for him. But that last one, that Rose, she seems dangerous. Best keep her in my sights. Luckily, I set up some cameras throughout my ship. If they try to sabotage anything, I'll see it. If they try to hide anything, I'll see it. And if they try to conspire against me, I'll hear it. Got it all set up going to my room. Got the cameras nice and hidden. I guess that's the one good thing I've learned about this life. You keep things hidden, stay hidden yourself. Honestly, as weird as they are, they're not a bad lot. Hope they don't do anything stupid. I'd like to just take them where they go, let them off, and just go our separate ways. If I'm right about Illyana, I'd rather not have another mother be like me. And log. The next log shows up. She is... Let's see, where was this? She's in a transport. That's right. She's in transport. The little land speeder she had. She still looks tired. I don't know what's going on, but I haven't slept right in the last few nights. And the nightmares. Either way, we landed Planetfall. Hidden Fortune. If only anybody knew just how appropriate that name was. There's probably enough smuggled goods on this planet to buy 6 solar systems. Enough to make any Grand Moff happy. Well, I got the cargo, taking it to my contact. Going to show him something that these folks had on them. Some weird little things. One scepter-looking thing. One crystal in its holder. I don't know. Illyana put hers in the engineering bay. Desert put his under his bed. Sneaky little bastard. Try to make a cubby in my own ship. Not gonna work with me, boy. I hope my contact does not want them. They've done right by me so far. I'd rather not betray them, but if it gets me closer to my revenge, I'll do it. I feel like I should be ashamed, but I'm not. I did find out that Illy had a kid. 8-year-old girl. Apparently the exchange has her. The businessman. Never met him. If anything, I should help them as much as I want to. I can't. Odd feeling. One of not giving a shit, and one of actually wanting to help. I'll see what my contact wants. Hopefully he won't want these. I hope they know he doesn't want these. End log. Next log is just in a few hours. Well, turns out he wanted one of those artifacts. Said the businessman was wanting it and he didn't want the businessman to have it. And if I gave it to him, He'd help me. Apparently, the businessman's boss, the Quarren, he's the one who killed Nate.
Nate or Tristan?
Tristan, sorry.
Doris.
He's the one who killed Tristan. I can't pass up this opportunity to finally kill the bastard. If they find this out, which they're probably going to, they're gonna want to kill me. Can't blame them, I'd do the same damn thing. But hopefully I can kill two birds with one stone and maybe make it up to them. Have a middle party contact. Meet up with the businessman. Drop it off. Wait for the Quarian. Maybe I could pick up Illy's daughter. Kill the Quarian. Deliver Illy's daughters back. That would give... Well... If anything, that would make Illy forgive me. One thing about being a mother. Who cares what happens so long as your child's back? If it's anything means anything, I've been doing the exact same thing. Except I can't get my kid back. Somehow I don't think I'm going to get out of this. Well, so I'm having a feeling this is going to be my last transmission. If you guys find this, I'm sorry. But my kid was killed a long time ago. 10 years now. And I still feel the loss of him and the abandonment of my husband. And the only thing that's ever filled this void was cold, hard hatred. She smiles and kind of chuckles, while biting her bottom lip as she does. Illy, found you, girl. Don't end up like me. Even if you lose her, don't end up like me. You end up doing far more harm and no good. And you don't care. I think I've ended the lives of many people, many a family just off collateral alone, and I don't care. Maybe I deserve to die. I guess I will if I ever kill this Quarren. And Desric, for star's sake, boy, double check for cameras before you try making any hidden compartment. Otherwise, it's not gonna work. And learn to use cameras yourself, no matter how weird it seems. If you're gonna get into this life, like Ket seems to think you're gonna get dragged into it due to your uncle, learn to survive. Leo, I'm sorry. I truly am. You'll never forgive me. I already know that. But I know you can understand betrayal. You definitely felt it for what I did, that's for sure. Now imagine me. I lost something, a part of me I'll never get back. And right now, I'm just taking my vengeance. I'm sorry. But learn from me as well. Trying too hard, you're gonna go too far, and you're not gonna care. I don't really have much to say to you, Rose, though I highly suspect you're gonna be the one who kills me. If not, maybe it's that blue guy with the red eyes. I've been seeing him and a few others around the ship. They've been watching, but they haven't been doing anything. Don't know who they are. Setting up the meeting where I usually do in my little hidden shack up here. Looks like a rundown piece of shit. Get in the inside, it's all nice. Got a nice little hidey hole no one's ever gonna find. You gotta know first where it is. Then you have to use this speeder specifically to lift the door. It's a nice little hidey hole. Proud of it. Oh, you can't just use the speeder without knowing how to engage the special magnetic lock on it. It's a nice little hidden hidey hole I have. Why am I so proud of a hidey hole? Well, I got a few more of them littered across the place, so if I die, feel free to help yourselves to them. At the back of this is an enclosed map. Maybe I'll give you some credits. Maybe it'll help you along. Honestly, I hope I don't die. I hope you don't kill me. Any of you. And I hope you get your daughter back. Well, I hope all of you get what you're looking for out of all this. And I look forward to the day I can completely delete all these logs. Just toss this datapad into the sun. Well, I'm already here. Mask it out, get this thing hidden, and wait for the contact. Luckily, the Imperials seem to have pulled out. Not sure why, but they have. The AA turrets I have set down. And they're going to make short work of any air units they come. I got them in a place that's distant enough, and a trail that leads them away from this shack. Hopefully that'll work good enough. On the way, and log entry ends, and the datapad pops back up. The program has run its course, and all data logs are now available for use if you ever want to read them.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that for the last several entries, she hasn't been doing any work. She's just been sitting and watching.
Yeah, I figured that would hit Illy. Either way, anything else needs to be said? Or described?
Well, I'd be cautious to get too far ahead. Can't think of anything offhand. I mean, I know she's definitely not going to have a dry eye right now. This is hit way too close to home, far closer than she thought it could. So yeah, she's probably just sitting there looking at the data pad, kind of wishing she could do the same thing for her.
Well, if that's about it, I'll go ahead and end the recording, okay?
All right. Although, do have one question actually.
You want it on the recording?
Yeah.
Okay.
Her ship left well in advance of us as far as getting out to that station.
You mean once you told said code Tristan?
Yeah. So that has me wondering, depending on how fast that ship was traveling through hyperspace, is it possible that it's still on its way to that station?
Oh yeah, it's already done its job.
Like before we got there?
It wasn't heading to that station.
Okay. I just wanted to kind of double check on that because, like, if that was something where, maybe it was traveling slower or something that could possibly be a destination, she'd probably be putting the flare up right now. But if that's one of those things that's definitely already happened, then yeah, I don't think she needs to worry about that at the moment.
No, it was going to another station. I can just as well say if Illyana flips through some other logs, she gets the location of the station. Hold on. So at this point, you guys should be about right there. Or was it here? It was one of the two. Alnaran is over here. This station was. Let's go. Let's say it was a station over the Tar.
Gotcha. Okay.
Alright, now it's a little clearer. Yeah. Right around
Oh,
the
that's
Tar.
much better.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's much more legible than the other, I guess, original image.
Yeah. So definitely kudos.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so if there's nothing more, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream.
Okay. Yeah, we can pick up at some point after that during a session. We'll just make mention that that's the point where we can have somebody walk in or what have you.
Yeah, it'll be really early on, since y'all guys are already in hyperspace.
Good deal.
All right, thank you everyone so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. It ended up being about 52 minutes worth of recording. I hope it wasn't too boring, as it was just a one-sided thing more than anything else. But either way, stay tuned for the next episode. You know what? This will probably be out after that episode, so either way, if you enjoyed it, thank you so much. Please leave a comment down below on how you felt about this. And definitely stay tuned. Tell me how I'm doing. This is my first real game as a GM. I'm still learning, still putting my writing talents in quotations on the line here. I am learning to be a writer. La la la. Either way, see you guys next time.